Nadeera Ramharakh, and I'm the founder and director of a company called Pinetown Diff and Gearbox. So I'm the eldest of 5 siblings, and I have grown up in the barracks of a town called Phoenix. I'm a mom to 2 beautiful kids, Ashay and Sanjana. And basically, when I got out of school, I studied law for 2 years, and I found my newfound passion when I got into full-time employment, and that was starting work, a corporate job at Mercedes-Benz Commercial, and that's where I found my passion with trucks and cars. Well, when we were growing up on Sundays, my dad, after breakfast, he'd want to go and fiddle in the cars and, look for times where he'd, there's nothing to do in the car, but he'd want to do that. And then I was a spanner girl, passing it over to him and then, asking questions. And, I liked it. And it was something that I wanted to do, but then, academically, mom wanted me to be a professional. So that's when I started studying. But it just wasn't me. It wasn't me with the books. It was me being hands-on. It was me wanting to fix things around the house. So I wasn't the normal contemporary lady who wanted to do lady stuff. I hate cooking. So, that would tell you. So if I had a choice between, fixing the plumbing or, repairing the car, I would do that instead of cooking a meal for the kids, because I think I'm D Food's biggest supporter. I should have shares there. So yes, that's basically, when I was growing up, that's what happened, And then when I went into the industry, it was just my passion and I excelled at it. My biggest dream, I just wanted to be the world's best, I think, see what the best I could be. Okay, so when I was younger, I wanted to join the fashion world, sew my own things, because like I said, I need to be hands-on. And as the time grew on, I said, okay, now I'm in the industry, and then it changed, like anybody else. As your career takes off, then you've got every year things were changing. And then it was only until it was this thing that I said, when I turn 40, I'm gonna retire. But life had its usual challenges, and it didn't happen. But as such, where I was backed into a corner, into toxic work environments, and that was it. I said, you know what, I don't care, I'm doing it. So this is my dream job, this is where I want to be. However, it's not where I want to stay, because we want to scale, we want to grow. So yes, I am in my dream job, and this is the dream. Well, it wasn't an easy journey getting to where I was, because I had a normal 8 to 5 job, working the long hours, burning the midnight oil, whilst trying to be a single mom to my 2 children. And with the work stress, with trying to bring them up, I had excellent support from my parents. And when I decided to start off Pinetown Diff and Gearbox, it was really a decision that I made that was literally an overnight decision. So it wasn't something that was in the planning. I woke up 14 months ago on the 6th of September. I said, no, this is it. 9th of September, I said, dig into my savings, get the equipment, and share a garage with somebody, and that's how I started. And 14 months later, we're a 5-star graded workshop, RMI approved, and women run. We have 7 staff, 4 of which are qualified mechanics, so that's how we got to where we are. Like I'm saying, I was just crying every day in my current job, and I said, I'm doing it for you, I'm going to do it for me, and that was it. I just said, let me do it. Because the thing was, I was going to literally sell. Okay, so one of my hobbies is selling vegetables on the weekend, because that is where, for me, it's therapy. So we sell at the local flea market. So even though, I'm corporate during the week, on a Saturday, I'm as humble as can be, because I'm serving the customers with fresh produce. We in the park, we getting the fresh air of Mother Nature, whilst the kids and I are there together. So it culminates family time, making money, and getting Mother Nature, taking in all of her, the fresh air, the grounding, the trees, the animals, etc. So yeah. The people who inspire me are my partner, my children. I was always want to look at other moms and say, I want to be a mom like that. And, I want to give my kids everything that they've asked for. However, it wasn't always possible. They went to normal government schools, and my daughter always said, I'd want to go to a private school. I want to do this. And, as a mom being limited to her resources, it always hurt me the most. But eventually we grew from there. And when I look at them today and I said to them, guys, we're here now, what have I lacked over the years? Let's get it done so that we know that once you all leave the nest egg, I don't want you all to have any regrets. And so that was, my biggest driving force, wanting to give my kids all the things that I never had and all the things that I couldn't provide for them, being the single mom to them. I would say as I said, I started the business based on impulse. So when I decided to do this, I handpicked my staff. So if poaching is what it's called, then yes, poaching is what I did. And when I picked them, I allowed them to shine in their own glory. Now, the people that I have chosen is people that I knew had potential, people that would want to grow my business, because I believe in staff loyalty and staff upliftment and empowering. And that is why I could take time off my business and know for the next week, if I'm not there, my business is still running confidently because I have the people. So I invest in them. I ensure that they are kept happy. If their task is done for the day, we don't work the normal 8 to 5. If your job is done, go home, take some family time. If it's your birthday, take the day off. I believe that you must be happy in a work environment. And that is how I think I impact on my staff, because I want to create a happy work environment so that when they wake up in the morning, they want to come to work and not say, oh, do I have to go to this dreading job? So yes. A lot of companies who have opened in our scope of work, they haven't achieved what we've achieved in the last 14 months. So when I say achievements, we've got our we've got our Bosch accreditation. We aren't franchised as yet, but we've got, because we are an RMI 5-star graded workshop. And however, in the future, we'd want to become a franchise of a Bosch or an e-car, franchise division. Obviously, that takes a lot of years of hard work and dedication. And considering the fact that we are just a little over a year in operation, we would, I'm sure we'd get there within the next year or so, where we, it builds people's confidence in the brand, because Bosch is a renowned brand. So that's where we'd want to be in the future. Our current accolades is being a 5-star graded workshop. That means that it gives you, as the people, peace of mind, because now there's recourse when you belong to a 5-star graded workshop. So that's building brand confidence, and hopefully our clients would understand that coming to people such as myself, it would help us grow further. The challenges that we experience is on a daily basis. So it's from, customers not having money. It's from us not being able to satisfy the customer needs, because each client is on its own merit, because it's, very, very intricate work process, because some may have a normal service, which is, you come in, you have your service, and off you go. Then you have them that come in with a gearbox repair, and then you get different types of gearboxes, different types of differentials. So on a daily basis, our challenges are always there. In terms of business and the challenges of our business, I would say that I've received tremendous support from my peers, people that I idolize in the industry, and because I think maybe I just get preference. I wouldn't say maybe because I'm a lady and people think, okay, ladies, what do you all know? But okay, let me just help you because, you don't know better. But I've used that, and that's how we've managed to grow to where we have. So of late, we've people have, like I'm saying, the guys help us. So that is one of our advantages. However, one of the challenges was where our competitors would want to now go to our accreditation departments and then put a spanner in the work. Oh, how did she do this? How did she get to where she is? Is she paying somebody? That is the business challenges that we put up with, where it's so competitive that you have to go to clients, and people go to clients and they want to tell them, what does she know? Or, how can you trust her? She only opened up yesterday, and then it's things like that you have to go out there and do damage control. Explain to your clients that, this is who we are, this is what we do, allow us the opportunity to make you happy. So our challenges are every day. I would like to say that don't be afraid to start at one. I've had to start my life over 3 times, and in that 3 times, it wasn't easy. However, like I mentioned previously, the driving force was my kids. You don't need a man to make it work. Everything that I've achieved so far, I had support from my family. And so to young women that's following in my path, I'd like to just advise you that the world is your oyster. Don't be afraid to start at one, because there were plenty of opportunities or times where, like for me, for example, I was selling chips and cool drinks from the desk of my office just to make ends meet, and I used to sell the vegetables at the market and, just trying to make things work for my kids. And today I own a business. So if ever, there's an example to look at, it would be me, because I'm just saying, don't be afraid to start. And, 4 months into the business, I lost my mom, which was my biggest challenge,
That's really...
In the future, our goals would be to have a dealership perhaps with a multi-franchise brand, and that will help us to gain our knowledge on multi-brands and more vehicle knowledge. One of the things I do enjoy is, other than being in the heart of Mother Nature, is fast cars. So I enjoy driving fast and looking at modifications and going to the car shows, just so that we can understand the different level of potentials that cars have, like what it could look like, other than the engineering aspect of it, the nice to haves that cars can have. So that's something that I am passionate about.